Reverend Mindy Tucker is currently serving as the senior minister at Unity of Greater Hartford, Connecticut. But Mindy is Kama'aina. She is a child of this land. She was nurtured in this ministry to her ordination. She received her call to ministry at a young age here in Honolulu. And Mindy has especially lovely stories to share about Sky.
Once upon a time, there was a board of trustees who had Reverend Sky on their radar. We didn't know anything that was going on with you, Phil, not one little bit. But we had an opening, and so from the parking lot at Zippy's in Hawaii Kai, I called Sky, and I asked him to be our senior minister. And so it began. To ease that transition in, when he arrived in 2005, I brought him lunch every workday, but not from Zippy's. And thus began a partnership, Sky in ministry and myself as president of the board, a partnership that was born from a very strong work ethic and a deep love for Unity Church of Hawaii. It was also fueled because he knew that together it was our calling, our responsibility, and our gift to the world to reach out to so many lives, to realize our oneness with God and each other. One of the first agreements Sky and I made was that I would become his platform assistant for 6 months, because I was the president of the board and I had things to do. Well, after 6 weeks, I was completely hooked, and about 400 Sundays later, I could never cease to be amazed at his brilliant, creative mind and the way he could take the most complicated, evolutionary ideas and principles and preach them in a way that people couldn't help but understand. He was an extraordinary visionary. He believed that the world was full of people that were hurting, and that it was on us to help them. His ideas about feeding the homeless and having affordable thrift stores and magnificent healing services on Wednesdays are the ideas that you may know about, but there were a lot of others that came and went along the way. But I truly believe one of Sky's legacies will be his idea about an education ministry. His passion for growing the unity movement, coupled with his unbridled desire to support people who had been called to service, called to ministry, really truly is what ended up giving birth to the Unity National School. But until that time, in a period of 5 years, in the middle of the Pacific, on a little teeny tiny island, in a church with a great big heart, Sky supported the credentialing of 12 licensed Unity teachers and 1 ordained Unity minister. I've learned a lot of things from Sky about being a Unity minister. I've learned what works and what doesn't work. I've learned what to do and what not to do. I've learned what ideas to cultivate and which ones to weed out. I've also learned how to create a sacred container that's called Sunday service, and using energy to move with prayer, inspiration, and music, an opening, a doorway for life's transforming. I've also learned how to distill ideas and communicate them and package them in tangible how-to steps that lead to transformation. But most importantly, I think from Sky, I learned 3 things. There were 3 truths about me that he was willing to hold, even when I couldn't hold them for myself. And every Sunday of those 400 plus Sundays that have gone on, he holds them for you too. I am a beloved expression of God. I am here for a holy purpose, and I am here at the right time, at the right place, right now. I am willing to hold those for you. These truths have changed my life, and I know that they can continue to change yours. I want to invite you to say them with me. The first is, I am a beloved expression of God. Together? I am a beloved expression of God. I am here for a holy purpose. I am here for a holy purpose. And above all the places that Sky could have chosen to be today, and that you have chosen to be today, you are in the right place at the right time, right now. Let's say that together. I am in the right place at the right time, right now. And so it is.
Ryan Souza is a part of our musical Ohana, our family at Unity Church of Hawaii. And much of his own career has been about carrying the Hawaiian culture forward through his music. Brenda Mohalapua Ignacio is a kumu, a teacher of Hawaiian traditions, including hula. It was Brenda's inspiration years ago that she took to the then minister to create the celebration of the culture, music, and dance of Hawaii on Aloha Sunday. At the end of every month, still, we hold Aloha Sunday because Sky signed on for that with enthusiasm. They shared their love of dance and music and frequently performed together. Together today, Ryan and Brenda will share one of Sky's favorite hymns.
E ke akua nani kama'o na noi hana ka honu ane me na hoku kawila ka hekili hoi ke ana i koma na e mele au hi ka hola he nani no he nani no he mele au hi ka hola he nani no he nani no when I in awesome wonder consider all the worlds your great hands have made. I see the stars, I hear the rolling of your thunder. Thy path throughout the universe, this great universe display. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art, how great thou art, how great thou
Thank you, Ryan. Should you choose to join us at Unity Church Hawaii tomorrow morning, Ryan will be our singer. It's Aloha Sunday.